Hey English learners, I'm Claire, and today I'm going to help you understand articles in English, particularly when to use the article the and when to leave it out. But before we begin, let me just polish this. Ta-da! This award just came in the mail for me from YouTube, and this is all thanks to you. If it weren't for you all and your support, I wouldn't do what I do. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Over 100,000 of you. I couldn't be more proud to be your online English teacher and resource. So, with that said, let's learn some English.
English made easy with Claire.
So, first of all, what are articles? Articles are those small words that come before nouns and help us to know whether we are talking about something specific or something in general. For something general, we use the article a or an. A is used before a consonant sound. A dog. An is used before a vowel sound. An orange. To refer to something specific, we use the article the. Now, before I get into the function of the, there are actually two pronunciations of this word, the or the. And the rule for when we use which pronunciation is similar to when we use a or an, as I mentioned previously. We use the before words that start with a consonant sound. And you'll notice I say consonant sound, not just when a word starts with a consonant, because English is not a phonetic language. And if you've been learning English for a while, you've probably figured that out by now. Okay, so the is used before words that start with a consonant sound. The cat, the book, the unicorn. Here's what I mean by consonant sound. Unicorn starts with a vowel, U, but a consonant sound, Y. Unicorn. Now, you might be able to guess when we use the. That's before words that start with a vowel sound. The orchestra, the apple, the hour. Again, hour starts with the consonant H, but we don't pronounce the H sound in this word, so it begins with a vowel sound. Okay, now we know the articles and how to pronounce them, and we know to use a or an before general nouns and the before specific nouns. Let's look at an example together. I bought a book at the bookstore yesterday. The book is about English grammar. In the first sentence, I mentioned the book for the first time. And when we talk about something for the first time, generally, we use the article a or an. In the second sentence, when I mention the book again, I use the, because now we both know which book I'm talking about. Now, you might be thinking, why did I use the article the with the bookstore if I'm mentioning it for the first time? But here, the rule applies that the comes before specific nouns. The bookstore I'm referring to is the bookstore in my city that I go to whenever I want to buy a book. It's a specific place that, although not mentioned previously in the conversation, I'm talking about the bookstore I was at, not just any bookstore. It's specific. Another rule for when to use the is when we refer to something unique or one of a kind. There's only one of this thing. For example, the Eiffel Tower is in Paris. Here we use the because there is only one Eiffel Tower in the world. At certain times in the evening, you can see both the sun and the moon. Here we use the article the before the words sun and moon because there is only one sun and one moon to our planet. We also use the before times of the day, like in this example, the evening. We also use it before the morning or the afternoon, but not before night because English. There are always exceptions in English, but there is a rule you can follow for when we don't use the, or any article for that matter. And that's when making a general statement. For example, dogs are loyal animals. I'm talking about all dogs in general. Lemons are sour. Summer is hot and sunny. These are general statements that are not talking about specific dogs, lemons, or summers. But since I'm talking about all of these things in general, I don't use a or an, which we already learned is used for general things, because we use a or an for singular nouns, for when we're only talking about one general thing. For many general things, we don't use any article, and the is used for specific things, and it can be used with singular or plural nouns. So now you have a good understanding of when to use articles a, an, and the, and when not to use any. I hope you found this lesson helpful. If you did, give it a like and subscribe to my channel and turn notifications on so you don't miss any of my video lessons. If you want to learn with me live every week, join my learning community, English Made Easy, where I give a live lesson every week and give you a chance to practice your speaking skills in English with me and language learners from all over the world. Click the link in my bio to sign up. Until next time, keep learning and practicing. Bye!